Can you make Twitter's new retweet format not suck?
So we're still using the old one. I really don't like the new one. I like the fact that you can add comments to it and stuff. We're looking into how we're going to kind of pull that in. We really, even now, we're not looking into pulling it in until they've got started up. And, it was going down recently and such. I guess they're still playing it out.
Okay, questions from the crowd. Sash, you've had your hand up for 2 questions, so you can take the first one.
How much is your matching? I noticed that you were picking up on some of the URLs being different in configuration, but a lot of people retweet and change a lot of
So we do a bunch of different things. On the content side of things, we look at URLs first off. We look at the content itself. Is the content kind of similar? Are they kind of talking about the same stuff? So there's a bit of a lot of context mining that we're doing on the data itself. So for each person, we kind of have their own logical database. So you'll have your own. You've figured out among all your friends, this is what everybody's talking about. Let's find out those clusters. So yeah, there's a little bit of deep stuff going in there as well.
How fuzzy is your matching? Sounds like a very personal question. Rick.
Can I use your application to filter out Foursquare updates?
We've gotten a couple of requests for that. I think we are looking into that. So right now I think the one that's in the pipeline is a really basic one. Just put in if it contains this word, just leave it out. Where it'll be rolled out fairly soon. But yeah, that's one of those things. Doing it in real time. Yeah.
Back row.
So this is sort of follow up to the first question. I'm
Yeah.
sure your algorithms are all super secret, but can you tell us a little bit about what you're doing? Is
Yeah.
there machine learning going on there?
Yeah, so we do a couple of things, actually 2 exact things. We look at the content, the one that I mentioned, we look at the content itself, but we also look at the source of that content. So, let me just say for a second that these 3 gentlemen here are the most important of my followers. Our system goes in and figures that out.
Actually, Mark Evans is.
That's what, yes.
Actually, that's like 3. Me, him, and Mark.
So we figure out among the followers, so it's not just your dumb social graph. We take that and we can almost tell, like I can log in and I can find out who is the most important follower or the most important person that you are following. So we've got them ranked. So we figure out who's the source, how important is the source, and how important is the content. Those 2 put together really lets us figure out what's relevant to you.
Ryan Cole.
Whose API account are you using? Are you using my account's API with it, or you got your own? Are you on the whitelist?
Right now it's yours, but it's fairly well optimized. So.
In fact, only using yours.
Yes.
Everyone. Okay. One more. Paul.
One of the things that I find when I follow a lot of news sources, and I don't like to just get my news from Twitter because I find that then you just get sort of like when it's all in one stream, you just get whoever posts the most.
Yeah, who's the noise?
But I have some blogs that I wouldn't want to miss anything they post, but they post like once a month. Like, do you have any way of?
The way we do that, and we're getting a little bit better with blogs, but with Twitter specifically, we kind of figure that out. If there is somebody that's not posting very much, but you are interacting with them fairly well, because we keep track of what you've read and what you haven't. So using that, our super secret algorithm figures that out, and that one should come up to the top. So it doesn't really matter how much they're tweeting. We try to figure out how much are you interacting with how little they're tweeting.
Yeah, just we have like a self-learning algorithm in the backend, so that can figure out who's your best friend and that kind of stuff.
Right. By the way, I'm the guy doing the design. He's the guy that does the the secret sauce in the backend.
Best friend and their secret sauce.
Yes.
It's your best friend's secret sauce.
That's all.
So you said that you'll actually track who your read is.
Yeah.
If there's someone just throwing out content but there's no links involved, how would you track that? Like, there's plenty of hilarious people on Twitter that just throw out a joke, and you never want to miss that stuff. Like, how would your system adapt?
I hope everybody's following shit my dad says.
Just to the question, if there's no link in the content, that's people probably won't retweet it that much. So you probably will care dummy some from your really good friend, which will show on the top of your screen. And if it's not from not so close friend, probably won't even care about it, right? So you go down to the sink.
Yeah, it's kind of so really it bubbles up. I tried to kind of show that when I refresh the page, it kind of the old ones kind of just went away and the new one comes up, and that's kind of what we try to do. It's not just relevance. Since the last time you looked at this page, what's hot?
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.